After 2 amazing days in Sequoia National Park and another wonderful day at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, it was finally time for a day the kids had been looking forward to the most, SeaWorld San Diego. Honestly, I think both my kids were the most excited for this day. We had visited SeaWorld in Florida before, so they already knew how much fun it could be. But every SeaWorld is a little different, and they were excited to experience the California one as well. Before entering the park, our very first stop was guest services. Since my daughter has autism, we requested the Ride Accessibility Program pass. One thing I truly appreciate about places like SeaWorld and Disney is that they try to make their parks more accessible for families with disabilities. Instead of waiting in a long queue, the ride operator gives you a return time that is similar to the current wait. You can come back at that time and usually enter through the accessible entrance. It still keeps the wait fair for everyone, but it removes the stress of standing in crowded lines, which can be very difficult for children with sensory challenges. It made our day so much smoother, and we were really grateful for that. As soon as we entered the park, we noticed something that instantly caught my son's attention, the cleaner fish exhibit. If you have never seen it before, tiny cleaner fish gently nibble away dead skin from your hands. It feels a little ticklish at first, but it's such a unique experience. My son absolutely loved it. In fact, after almost every couple of rides, he kept coming back just to let the fish clean his hands again. It ended up becoming one of his favorite memories of the day. Our first ride was Manta. It's a roller coaster that twists, turns, and glides so smoothly that it almost feels like you're flying through the ocean. It was fast, exciting, and honestly, I was a little nervous before it started, but once it was over, all four of us came off smiling. It was definitely worth it. Next came Emperor. Now this one was on a completely different level. It's a dive coaster with an almost straight down drop before it races through loops and sharp turns. My kids were excited to ride it together, but I happily stayed back and watched. Some roller coasters are just a little too adventurous for me. They absolutely loved it though. We were also planning to ride Journey to Atlantis, but after watching people come off completely soaked, we changed our minds. None of us wanted to spend a day walking around in wet clothes. But if you don't mind getting wet, it's definitely worth trying. Another ride we really enjoyed was Arctic Rescue. It was fast, smooth, and a lot of fun. The Arctic area itself was equally fascinating. We got to see beautiful beluga whales along with harbor seals. Watching the belugas glide so gracefully through the water was such a peaceful experience. It's one thing to see them in pictures, but seeing them up close is truly special. Nearby, we had booked a behind-the-scene walrus feeding experience for my son. Unfortunately, we did not go inside, so we don't have any footage of it, but he came out with the biggest smile and couldn't stop talking about how amazing it was. By lunchtime, we were all ready for a break. One thing we noticed was that SeaWorld has plenty of food options. There were tacos, pizzas, sandwiches, salads, snacks, and a lot of places to sit and relax. We also came across a nice little play area where younger kids could climb and play while parents took a break, which I thought was a thoughtful addition. After lunch, we headed to the children's ride because my daughter wanted to ride the jellyfish swing. It's a simple ride, but sometimes those are the ones kids enjoy the most. Watching her smile made it completely worth it. One show we were specially excited about was the Sea Lion Spotlight. When we visited SeaWorld Florida, we had watched the orca presentation and the dolphin show. So this time we wanted to experience something different. The Sea Lion show turned out to be one of the funniest parts of the day. The trainers, sea lions, and playful storytelling had everyone laughing. It was entertaining for both kids and adults, and definitely one of our favorite shows. Before leaving the park, we stopped at Turtle Reef. This exhibit ended up becoming one of my personal favorites. I have always been fascinated by sea turtles. During one of our Florida trips, we had hoped to visit the turtle hospital, but because of the long wait and our schedule, we could not make it. So finally getting to see these beautiful sea turtles up close felt really special. Watching these gentle giants swim so gracefully was incredibly calming. Inside the exhibit, there was also information about the 7 species of sea turtles found around the world. and it was fascinating to learn more about them and the conservation work being done to protect them. By the time we walked out of SeaWorld, we were tired, happy, and carrying so many wonderful memories. The best part was that SeaWorld wasn't even part of our original California itinerary. We decided to add it after reaching San Diego, and I'm so glad we did. It turned out to be one of the highlights of our trip, and the excitement wasn't over yet because the next day we were heading to the beach where we hope to see seals and sea lions in their natural habitat. Sometimes the best travel memories come from the plans you make at the very last minute. And just like that, our SeaWorld day came to an end. We left with happy hearts, lots of laughter, and so many beautiful memories to cherish. It was truly one of those days that reminded us how special family vacations can be.